Good evening everybody. Welcome to my Wednesday night stream. Happy raid day one and all for those in the EU and for those in NA who had it yesterday. Welcome to Season 2 of the Battle for Azeroth. So the new season starts. Interesting times ahead. Lots of things to have a look at. Old news for us, US servers. Good evening Nix and Danny and Wallon, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have been good so far. Your midweek has treated you well. Actually, we can probably put... Orio's looking a bit startled there. Let's pop Oreo camera back on. As he's down next to me. There we go. Do an Oreo camera. There we go. Good evening. You have a mailbox of 70k so far. Very nice, Nix. Congratulations. Sold through so many enchants yesterday. Now this is going to be interesting, isn't it? How much are people going to be upgrading their gear and therefore buying enchants? That's the shame with the dual crafting, is there's not so much in terms of socketing for them. There's not many items yet, but there we go. Hopefully we'll get some more in the future. Rilo, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. We are just going to have a look. Where are we at the moment? Let's have a look and have a look at our own mailbox. I reset everything on this morning, so we'll have a look and see where things land. Let's go on over. Actually, let's go to Dalaran because it'll be quicker in terms of, I'm sure there's going to be lots of people around here, so we'll sort that one out. Marsbert, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Lots of cheap gear upgrades with PvP quests giving a 400 and the Warfront giving a 400. So that's World Quest upgrades, a lot of sale opportunities. Oh wow, okay, there's going to be a lot of things then we can have a look at. Or he's just going off camera slightly. Colostorin, how are you? And Arthur's. You got a 410 BOE today, very nice. Very nice indeed. Right, let's go head over to my favourite mailbox. Round and around we go. Okay, so let's have a look at what we have got. So in terms of sales, we have, when were we last on? Sunday night. So we've got Monday, Tuesday, now it's Wednesday. So 3 days worth of sales. Let's see what we have. Oh, I need to change my profile. Let me just check that. I've been doing some fiddling. So let me just go back to my Samadan profile. There we go, all my groups back. Let's go have a look at the inbox. There we go. Right, okay, wow, okay. So, 113,000 in page 1 of 50 of 63. Now this is going to be obviously 3 days worth, so split that between 3 days, about 40,000 each. Lots of food here. Shining Spell Thread, that's a new one, that's a good one. Good to see those spell threads selling. Swamp Fish and Chips, Honey Glazed Haunches, Bountiful Feast, lots of feasts. Look at all those feasts. So raid time would appear. We need to get going on that one. Good evening Mushy, how are you? How's your weekend been? Hope you've got some good raid sales yourself. You only made 1.8k this morning. Oh no, Arthur's. What did you have on is the first question. Moody18, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Longest ad ever, was it? Are we not... have I not got your sub going there, Mushy? Hold on, let me sort that out. Where's my window? There we go. Come on, there we go. Move that down. There we go. Hold on. Let me just get that through. Clicking my side windows here. Can't have my one and only moderator not having a sub. It's a shame it doesn't automatically renew. There we go. Let me just pop this up. Should have done this off stream, but there we go. We'll do this now. There we go. Click that. God, the internet seems a little bit slow today. There we go. And I'll do that one. God, everything's clicking through at the moment. What happened to one click these days? There we are. Right, I think that's eventually gone through. Hold on. Everything seems to be a bit slow and sluggish at the moment. I had to restart Mr. Potato already. There we go. Finally. Okay, I've got to wait for that window to sort itself out because that's all completely messed up now. Let's see if I can just make that a little bit bigger. Oh, there we go. I can close that one down. Close that one down. And bring that one back up. Alright, okay. Then I can go and check on chat. There we go. What did I miss out on? Long time no see, at least a whole minute. Where were we at? There we go. Looks like there we go. 2-day mailbox for classic crafted items, 11k. Well, very nice. Very nice. It's building up nicely for you, isn't it? Good evening, Ballsy. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. And Lizard GM. Just heat battle pets, which none seem to be interested in. Okay. Kept that mod a sub. Definitely working on it. All been hanging out with Kuhn. How's Kuhn doing with his 100% on anything? Has he managed that? Hey, Catrozo, how are you? Sub to YouTube. Thank you very much. Hold on. Throw in the chef's hats again. There we go. Got everything sorted again, and I've managed to catch up on chat. There we go. Hope the data helped me out the other day. It did. Thank you very much, Zimpal. That was very useful. I'm building up a spreadsheet and collecting all the data, and so I'm coming up with a kind of pricing formula that I'm currently mulling over at the moment. So I'll post something about that very soon. Probably next week. I need to get my tailoring video finished, and that will be ready for tomorrow. So I'm going to do a deep dive video on tailoring that will be going up onto YouTube tomorrow. So watch out for that one. Grammar and typing skills are out the window. Did 7 hours of runs with Nix. Wow, how did that go? Also talking and listening to Q for 11 hours. Slightly tiring. Well, he does a mammoth sessions, doesn't he? So he's always around for those who are on WoW during the day, which is amazing. Can't blame him for that. Certainly not. So what else did we have in our sales? Some Sinister gear, Pink Mage shirt, some more Sinister gear. Okay, so let's take this 113,000. So this is several days worth. This isn't just one day. This is since Sunday night. So we'll open up these, and then we'll see what we've got next. Sensors, thank you very much to the host. How are you? Craft Gun, how are you? Do you want to hear something funny? You made 88k with Herbalism. Then start enchanting, and you only got level 96. Pretty nice, Craft Gun. Pretty nice. Congratulations on that. That's a good start, certainly. Right, let's have a look. Let's just close this down and reopen it so we don't get an automatic mail opening, and see what the other 13 are, which is 30,000. So that was 113 plus the 30,000, so that's 143,000 total in the mail. Very nice. We did sell a white kitten for 2,300. A couple of mongoose sales there, 5,000. Ravenberry tarts, versatility, sinister cloak there, and a frost wolf. So old world enchants are still selling well, cooking selling well, and sinister gear selling well. So very happy. Have to buy a 110 boost so you can have more professions on Shadowsong. Definitely, Arthur's. It's worth it. I mean, just imagine if you could just make gold on one server just to feed your subscription. It's definitely worth it. And then you can carry on other servers. I guess that's how it all starts, isn't it? I mean, I've never left Shadowsong, so I wouldn't know any others. So let's open up these. So 143,000 heavier in the gold purse. Very nice. There we go. Not more on Shadowsong. Well, I always say that, you know, company is more than welcome. I don't think I've got my nameplates on. Hold on. Nameplates off. Nameplate's on. Let me just set that interface. What have you got? Names. My name. Friendly players. Everything on. Hostile quest and interactive. Minions. Nameplates all the time. Minor enemies maybe. Let's keep that off for the moment. Okay, let's try that. Return to game. There we go. Amok, ESP, how are you? Shall I whisper it or yell it? What did I miss? Hold on. Good day, Sensors. How are you? Glad you could stop by. Hope you're doing well. Lots of food restocks today. Main horde on Draenor, but got bored over there. Saw your videos pop up on YouTube. All you think about now is cold. Excellent. Oh, you haven't said it yet. No need to yell. Okay. Amok ESP, thank you very much for your Prime sub. That's very much appreciated. Let's see some chef's hats for Amok. Thank you very much for your support. Welcome to the Samadan squad. Wildfire, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Whispers drums. Of course, we will have to go over to Erfen later. Let's get everything run through with Samadan first. Annette, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. So all the mail is opened. So let's just check what our auctions are currently looking like. Now I did relist everything this morning first thing. So these should be okay for the moment. 12 hours on some of these though. They could probably do with resetting on those 12-hour ones. Let's take those off and put them back on. Just because some of that stuff is sinister gear and you never know, and there's some enchants there that we might want to get in. And then we need to do some restocking. Looks like cooking's going to need a major restock. So we'll go through that as soon as I've taken all this lot off and back on again. Mine's very well, thank you very much, Annette. We are just going through... Oh, I do have some Captain's Feast still. That's good. Maybe we'll capture a few sales for people wanting to jump into raiding. Normally Thursday night's raid night, but we'll never know. What with the new one coming out, everyone's probably very eager to check it out. Those that are in raiding guilds. It is open to anyone who can sort of like make a group and go in, isn't it? I know LFR doesn't open till next week along with Mythic Plus, and that's only the first... Oh, I've done too many there. Hold on. There we go. Right, let's take these off.
Bring it to me.
Take these out and then run through these. The normals open and heroic. Okay. Oh, that's a notification for my Fitbit. Need to turn those off. So they're running it to learn the mechanics. Okay, so that's going to be interesting, nonetheless. I mean, I've not tried the other raid, the first raid, and I haven't tried any of the dungeons to my lack of playtime. I've only done one dungeon, the Storm Song one, in the whole time since BfA's been out, which is a terrible track record, to be honest. I mean, I've done a fair amount of PvP, and I've done a little bit of gold making. You haven't done any dungeon or the raids. You were there when you tried that one dungeon. Well, thank you, that noob. Yes, that was good, wasn't it? I did enjoy that dungeon. It was nice. I'll have to do some more of them. Maybe we should do some viewer dungeons if we can get everyone who's on EU and Alliance side. Moving right over Aurea. Let me just move the camera. There we go. Let's put him back into view. There we go. He's probably, let's do a reload and get the rest of that in. He's been completely curled up all today because of the cold, I imagine. It's been very cold here. Right, let's get a few more. No snow, no. Nothing as of yet. Yours have two. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Nix. So I shall be adding to my TSM series tomorrow. You're too far over, Oreo. I can't reach you. There we go. Well done. It's been snowing all day in your neck of the woods. Has it sensors? Oh, inventory's full. Right, let's start posting. Yeah, we've yet to get any snow here, but I'm looking forward to getting some, hopefully soon. Off Oreo goes. Bit of a stretch off into this. I think he's going to have some food. Mystery80, lovely stream. Thank you very much. Noticed in your other videos that my crafting queues fill up with things you need to make and sell. Is this something you queue yourself, or is it automatically putting in the queue based on my sales? Yes, Mysterio. That's how the crafting operations work. Is basically I have a certain restock number for each item, and it's different, but depending on the items, how I've set it up. And then if I've sold something, then obviously my stock levels have gone down, and so TSM, when I do a restock, it will automatically say, okay, you need to make one of these, 2 of those, or 20 of these, and then it will then collect up all the items I need for making said items, whether I need to go to the guild bank or buy them on the auction house. It's a very nice system. I can't believe how I used to do it manually all that time ago. But I can run through that process because I'm about to do it once I've posted up my auctions, and then that will show you how it works in principle. Once I've gone through everything, that is. We got, just check the prices on these. Hide your bags looking good. Sinister Gears looking good. Mooncloth Robe. Fine Shadowy Masket, 5,000's good. Honourable Gear, I'm not expecting it to sell, but I need to get rid of it at some point. I might just end up disenchanting it eventually. Hey Ruben, how are you? You've reached a dead point in trading the last couple of days. Don't know what to sell since all your crafting items won't sell. Ah, sorry to hear that, Ruben. What have you got that's currently selling? And have you looked at any of the things like the Warfront turn-ins? They change daily. Maybe there's something there that you could make and try and sell. Let me just double check these prices before I put them on. They're all looking fine, nothing too outrageous. Okay, let's post these on. Lucas, getting back into WoW after a few months break. Best way to get Expulsum now. You got Enchanting and Tailoring. Good to be back. Oh, excellent. Well, that's the perfect combination. So what I would say is make Tide Spray Bracers and disenchant the blues and scrap the greens for your Expulsum. Yeah, TSM is a definite a layered program. I mean, start simple, start small, and then build on it in layers, and you'll get there. That's how I started. And obviously I've got a YouTube series that goes through all the basics, as Nix has very kindly just posted up. Only been selling stringy loins and meaty haunch. Okay, so maybe look into what all the other things are that people might need, and especially cooking as well. There's a few things there as well. You list like 1,000 crafted items and sold like 5 in the last 24 hours. Interesting. Mr. Deadfellow, thank you very much for your 6 months, half a year. Thank you very much. Good evening. How am I tonight? I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. And Kalski, just saw you popping in there. Let me have a look. Start with my videos, they were far the most useful. Oh, thank you very much. So let's see some chef's hats for Mr. Deadfellow. Thank you very much for your continued support. Really appreciate that. There we go. Thank you very much indeed. Lots of people returning for the new raid. Yes, that's going to be the main thing that's happening at the moment, isn't it? And let's get these things relisted. Okay, exactly. You start with the basic route, auction and shopping operation. We'll move on to crafting once you get to the energy or realm sales trial that you're doing. It's a good start, Wallum. Very good start. Flasks, potions, food, etc. Yes, exactly. Did I see your message on Discord? Which was that, Arthur? Was that the extra data? I think I saw it just before I came live. Right, I'm just going to post these on. About the Shadow Silk. No, I think I must have missed that one. What did you say about Shadow Silk? I can post these lot on. These are the pets mainly. Gregarious Scale for 249,000. Really? Well, yeah, according to the region, it is that much. If you're buying Shadow Silk, you've got some you're trying to sell. Oh, right, okay. That could be interesting. Let me just take Oreo's camera off, seeing he's not here at the moment. I will have to see whether I sell any more shadowy masks. I tend to, once I've run out, I'll tend to go and do a run myself. As I find it the easiest and quickest and cheapest way to get some. If I can get enough for at least a couple of masks, it seems to work out quite well. There we go, that's all posted. Anything missing?
Bring it to me.
No, that's all normal stuff. Isn't a big sell, but it do sell. Yeah, exactly. It's a slow but steady seller, and the price can be very good. Okay. Oh, we have another Brutosaur next to us. There we go. Last mask you sold was 6k. That's a good, decent amount, definitely. Very good. Okay, so let's have a look at our auctions.
Have anything ancient to trade?
Everything's on. Let's just check BfA mats first and foremost. And then we'll do a restock count. Time spray linen at 3 gold 15. That's reasonable. I'll be buying some of that. My stock is currently telling me I've still got 21,000. So good numbers. Right one too. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? No, that's not reasonable. That's cheap. I guess given my average purchase price of 3 gold 12, that is definitely. You got them for 2 gold yesterday. Oh, excellent, Nix. Also looking at this embroidered deep sea satin, and deep sea satin is actually reasonable. I know we had some, but I'm definitely going to snap up some deep sea satin. This must be from people coming back in the raids, because my average purchase price is 35. So I'm going to take all of this that's below 35, first and foremost, to help lower my average. We always need deep sea satin. If we have excess cheap enough, we can make bags. But that's a good amount. I'll take that. And then embroidered, which should be more expensive, is currently less. So I'm going to take, what would it be? 35 deep sea satin plus the price of tide spray, which would be 38. So I'm just going to take a few of these up to 30. Even though my average purchase price is lower. That will just keep me in stock. Then looking at the tide spray, so 3 gold, we've got a few, and then we go up to 3 gold 50 here, and then there's 83 stacks of 200, that's a wall and a half, for 4 gold. So that is cheap, but let me just take the cheap 3 gold ones for now, because I do have a decent amount of tide spray. And then we'll just stick with that for the moment. It's sold out for you. That's because you keep on making braces, Mushy. You just moved from a low medium problem to a high one due to changing raiding guilds. Is it a different world? Is it? Oh, that's interesting. Doing great. Hope I'm doing great too. Doing very well. Thank you. Right one too. We're just going through our sales. We had 143,000 over the last 3 days. So that was pretty good. You now have 20,000 time spray in your tailor character. Very nice. Donkey Kong, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Right, we're just going through some purchasing. So let's go through and then look back at my auctions, and then we can do a restock. Let's take up all those purchases first. Tide spray, embroidered, and all that. And then we can have a look at what we need to make food-wise, I imagine. You can get 10,000 for 20,000. That's very nice. At 2 gold, that's very good. Okay, so restock time. Let's have a look. Crafting. Groups. Restock. So I've got the, going back to the restock question, I've got all these groups on restock. And that one as well. There we go. And so basically each of these have a crafting operation. So let's say, for example, the Captain's Feast has a crafting operation. If we go into our cooking, actually we'll do it in here. So we go to our group, go to our cooking, go to Captain's Feast. Now that has a crafting operation of 55 of each. So we can go here, maximum restock quantity is 55. Only make them if there's going to be a profit of either 20% crafting or 400 gold. Most likely with Feast it's going to be 20% crafting. Then we will have a look at how many we have Bountiful Captain's Feasts, and if there's less than 55, then TSM will say, okay, say we had 20, then TSM will go, okay, we need to make 35 of these, and then tell me that it needs to make them. So going through my restocking of everything that I've just got here, restock selected groups, we have cooking, so we have 12 Bountiful Captain's Feasts to make, 5 Swamp Fish and Chips, red linen shirt, deep sea bags are back in profit, it would seem. Now, tempting as that is, I do want to keep my deep sea for sinister gear. Let's have a look at the profits of that first. The deep sea bags. Let's go on to our, we are on our tailoring, so we can have a look at that here. Deep sea bag is currently telling me a 304 profit. Crafting cost is 895. Min buyout is currently 1,199. Last scanned an hour ago. So let's just have an actual look at what it's like now on the auction house.
Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Deep sea bag. So yeah, it's still at 1,199, so it is pretty, there's not many on at all, so it might be worth making some deep sea bags looking at that. You're going to pay 40k for 10k. Has the token price jumped up as well, has it? Let's have a look, where are we at token price? 182. Okay, not massive, but still reasonable. I might have to get some tokens because I've only got 3 months of game time left. From 177 to 182. Okay, so it is a bit of a jump. Right, so looking at these deep sea bags, this might be tempting. And just have a look.
If you find anything exotic,
obviously we'll make more with sinister gear, but we would need 200 deep sea satin to make that. And how much deep sea satin do we have on us? We only have 393 total, including that lot we bought. So I'm thinking that's quite excessive. If I reduce this to 4, then that might be a bit more reasonable. And then the sinister gear can still be used for the rest. And then Hexweave, we're close-ish. Let's take that off for the moment. I don't think we'll get there. And Shining and Enchanted Spell Thread, Bountiful Feast, Quick Navigation, Gift of Haste, and Tome of Illusions, Cataclysm. Okay, so those are all the things that TSM tells me I need to make. So let's go through. Select all 3 professions. Guild, Bank, Auction House. Okay, open the task list for this lot. And let's go, right, okay, what do we need first? Guild Bank, let's open that up. And we will go cooking up by from the auction house, and we've got to switch to El Morte, so you must have some volatiles somewhere. Let's collect up all of this stuff first. Vendor stuff we've got there. Fresh potatoes and Fusaka is actually cheaper on the auction house, is it? According to that. Or I can buy it from the vendor. Or no, this is TSM. It doesn't understand looking at that. It doesn't understand you can get it on the vendor because there's just been a game update. It gets a bit confused. So what we'll do is we'll just actually go to the vendor, open that up. Jumped on for the evening, not usually able to grab a Wednesday stream. Well, thank you very much for stopping by, Lofto. We're just going to go through and restock all the things that have sold so far. So we're going to check the vendor, have a look at this one, because TSM likes that regular one. Now this should change now that it's scanned that. Give it another look, just so you can remember, and I'm going to do a /reload just in case. Your TSM was very wonky yesterday. Yeah, it can get a bit confused when the game's been updated, especially with vendor items, when it's rebuilding its item index. You need to run your toon into the Darkshore battles to get some gear. Well, if it's dropping good gear, then it's definitely worth doing. I'll have to have a look myself, in fact. So now these have changed to buy from vendor, which is how it should have been. So we'll take those. Now I need to cook some cold tiramisu. We also need to pick up meaty haunch maelstrom crystals. Oreo's back. Let's pop your camera back on. Oh, you've missed us. Hold on. Let's move you back over. This side. Where are you at? There you go. Let's have some Oreo love. Just got a 390 eye level Titan Forge item. Very nice. Congratulations. Okay, let's just move that down. Oh, I needed to switch that. That's what I meant to do. There we go. Back to normal version. Okay. And what else do we need? Buy from auction house. We need a few things. Stringy loins, meaty haunch. Let's scan for these. So stringy loins, meaty haunches, that's for the bountiful feasts, and maelstrom crystal will be for one of my enchants. Maybe even the spell thread. No, it's one of the enchants. So meaty haunch. Oh, it's all quite expensive. But them's is the prices. Yeah, and then it jumps up to 25 for meaty haunch. Ouch. Meaty haunch is an average purchase price of 8 gold. So that's a big spike. That's because of the feasts, obviously. So these have all gone up. Was it Unix doing the reset? There definitely has been a reset, that's for sure. I could probably scrape up a few of these to make what I need. How many do I need? I need 71 stringy loins and 133 on the meaty haunch. Okay, so what do we need on meaty haunch? We can get the 54, but then in order to go up to 71, we would need to buy some more at 25, which is a massive spike. And I don't know what that's going to do to my mat prices of cooking. Let's just have a look at this and see if it's actually still going to be profitable, because that could be taking me over the edge. So bountiful captain's feasts currently showing 455 profit. Looking at the last scan half an hour ago, 1459 min buyout, crafting cost of 1000. Now we need meaty haunch times 15, currently saying 129, so that's going to severely eat into my profits on those, definitely. We can make some Mondazi, we can make some things, maybe we'll just make a few, we won't make the whole lot, I think. I'll take the 12, and the stringy loins, I'll take we're at double price here, so I'll take... How many did we need for that? Stringy loins we needed 71. So I'll take that one. It was very low the other day. Well, exactly, and I should have bought some up then. I hadn't been keeping an eye on it. And the Maelstrom crystals are very pricey as well. Look at that, 31 gold. Normally got a mat cost of 9 gold. Ouch. So, Maelstrom crystal. How can I also get a Maelstrom crystal? That's from... you did pay up to 35 gold and then put it up to 40 plus. Very nice. I mean, that's how you do a reset, basically. Oh, that's very kind of you, Arthurs. Blame you for the meat. Okay. No worries. That's all part of the the fun. How many Maelstrom crystals do I need? Let's have a look. Maelstrom crystals we need 4. And what are they for? Maelstrom crystals is for the Tome of Illusions Cataclysm. And so the Tome of Illusions Cataclysm, let's just check the prices on those. Just to see if we can get enough for a profit on those. Search patterns, Kata. So 589 profit, not a massive profit there. So if we were to buy, how many would we need? We need 4, or an extra 20 gold a piece. So that'll take us a little bit out of our profits, but not too bad. We could still afford to do it. So I'm going to take those as well. And what do we need the other stuff from, the other characters? We need to have a look at that as well. Okay, task list here, we need 4 of these. So let's buy these up at vastly inflated prices. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
If you find
A little bit higher than I would want, but we can still make things for a profit. So we'll do that. We'll buy those. Open that up. What do I pay for? Oh, sorry. Sorry, Nix. I didn't see the chat window until too late. Apologies. I'm just going to carry on and get the bits I do need. Bolt of Ember Silk we can do. Bolt of Ember Silk. We need 3. Let's make those. Maybe you should yell. Or using the universal power of jumping up and down. That seems to get attention. And then we're still left with the meaty haunch here. We need to switch to these characters, and we also need to make some Kul Tiramisu and Mondazi. Let's have a look. So, let's do the cooking first whilst we're here. Do that. Oh, thank you, Arthur. This is very kind of you. Are you just behind me? Am I ignoring you? Or is that someone else? Oh, we're phased differently, are we? Okay. Darkside 1984, thank you very much for the follow. Maybe if I move into the guild bank or out in a little bit. What do I want to pay for? 189. 189 meaty haunch. Let's go back to this area. Let's see if that's a different phased area. Don't know how big the area is. 189 Maelstrom. I don't know how much I need for the Tome of Illusions Cataclysm. I need 10 at a time, so that would give me enough to make nearly 19 Tome of Illusions Cataclysm. I mean, I'd certainly pay 10 gold a piece for that. There we go. Now we should hopefully phase together. Let me go back to the end. Ah, you had war mode on, that's why. Well spotted. I'll go back to the mailbox. There we go. Your server went from high to full. Interesting, Bullywolf. We're phased in 2 different server zones. You can't even see around guildies. Alright. 189 times 10. I would certainly do that. If you wanted to do me cash on delivery, so 18.90, I'd certainly buy that for you. It's a deal. Have a go to bed, waking up early tomorrow, hope to catch a stream on Friday. Okay, thank you, Amok, very kind of you. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, who have we got in front of us? Ah, we have Nyx. Slash wave. And what we say, 1890, 1890. There we are. Are you going to accept the trade? Thank you very much. It says that you just, would you like to counter install this record? Yes, please. There we go. Thank you very much. Slash pow. That will certainly do me in enough maelstroms for a good while. I'll pop those in the guild bank, that's for sure. You're not going to use it? Oh, okay. Well, that's fair enough. That's a fine looking light forge there. Okay. That's right, I won't be able to get back if you were to change, since Hearthstone's on cooldown. What you can do is you post them on the auction house. Okay, well, whereabouts are you, actually? I'll have a look. Hold on. Where are you? You're in the Mage Quarter. In Stormwind, I take it, that is. So I can go there. That's easy enough. Hold on. In Stormwind, I can come to you. That's easier. Here we go. It's just a short hop, skip and a jump away as I fly way farther than I need to. There we go. There we are. Which direction are we in? Here we go. Slash bow. How much would you like for your meaty haunch? Min buyouts currently 10 gold, so I would give you for 400 gold. Would that work for you? You're running all things, got a lot of enchanting mats. That's pretty good going though. I need to move this over actually, this trade window. So 400. Would that work? I'll trade that one. Thank you very much. Very kind of you.
You are too kind.
Slash thank.
Thank you.
Thank you. There we go. When you remember to disenchant. Yeah, that's the thing. Cool. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's carry on. We need to switch to Awakening, El Morte, and Erfen, apparently. So, you never go through all the enchanting mats that you're sitting on. Yeah, I mean, they can build up quite rapidly. I don't know what we need from these. It'd be nice if TSM told me, so I'm going to have to go into my gathering window, and so it can tell me what do I need. So Meaty Haunch is available on alts, and the Volatile Earth and Fire and Crystallized Life is also available on alts. So let's go collect up that. That's for the spell threads, I think. So let's go Awakening first. Do I have a custom string for Expulsum price to be set in the crafting window? Yes, Lucas, I use one. I'll just bring it up once I swap characters. So I'm currently using the price of 6.5 Tidespray Bracers as my basic cost for Expulsum. That's assuming that basically for every 6.5 Bracers I will get 1 Expulsum. So I'm using the price of 10 Tidespray Linen and 4 Nylon Thread. I'll copy and paste that into chat as soon as I've got myself logged back in, wherever I am in Legion. Probably in Dalaran, from the looks of things. Where are we at? Yes, we are in Dalaran. Okay, so let's just wait for this to load on through and bring up a profession like alchemy. So crafting, reports, materials, EXP for expulsum. So that's the string. I'll copy and paste that in to chat. There we go. And then see what the task list tells me I need to go and pick up. I need to get the volatile fire from the bank. Okay. That's easily done. Volatile fire.
Well met.
You pass me that. Move that. Then
Safe travels.
Mail it to Samadan. Open that up. That's on inbox. We've got some expires here. We'll sort those out later. Let's send this over. Let's carry on. Let's not do a squirrel. And then switch over to Erfen. There we are. No problem, Lucas. Glad to help. Erfen. It was Erfen we needed to go to, I think. Well, I'll soon find out. You do have a lot of old enchant mats on your banks and characters. Well, it does accumulate, especially if you're doing anything like runs for all the things. You never know, it would work next. Just look at the prices. I'm sure they'll come through. Oreo's super laid out now. Right, okay, so what do we need to do here? Mail to Samadan Meaty Haunch. Okay, we have some obviously from our skinning. That's where that's from, and our bits and pieces. Some other things here we need to sort out, but we'll leave those for now. And then switch to El Morte. Jumping through characters without looking at any of their mails. You just don't know if you should go DB market or region. It depends what the difference is, really, isn't it? I mean, if they are wildly different, then maybe if the DB market is particularly high, go for that, because it could just be a supply and demand thing. But obviously, thinking about it, how much is the demand? Okay, let's collect out what we need. Crystallized life, volatile earth. Let's go mail that. Go back to there. And mail to Samadan. Okay. So now we go back to Samadan. About 10 plus gold in difference. Yeah, so I would say go with the DB market. See where it takes you. Sorry, you just move it down a little bit. There we go. Sleeping cat. Okay, back here. So we won't go to Borealis just yet. We need to open some mail. Oh, we might as well go to Borealis for that, as we're here. And then we can do the rest. How can I get my operations to stick with the groups on import? That's the problem, Jabalos. It doesn't stick very easily, unfortunately. So what you need to do is literally just try and remember what ones they are, or try and make a guess at them. Now, when I come to do my tailoring deep dive tomorrow, when the video comes out, I go through all the different things to attach to which ones. So once that's out, that should probably give you a decent list of things and where to put them, which should hopefully be helpful. So let's go open up the mail. Open up all of those. There we go. And then cooking craft. So we're still down on meaty haunch by 39. So what we can do here is just reduce the number we're going to use. So let's maybe take down, let's see how many we need. 11, 24, 9. We can make 9 easily. Okay, that's fair enough. So let's switch to Mondazi. We need to make 13. 13, create those. And then Kulturmasu, we need to make 6. Create those. And then that's everything collected up. And then we got back to, we can make at least 9 bountiful feasts, at least. And looking at the price of those now, bountiful feast, the price has gone down to 360 profit. Is that taken into an account our stringy loins going up to 11, meaty haunch going up to 10? Okay, so let's craft those. You have 2,400. Wow, Nix. That's a good amount from your reset, I imagine. I'm alright for the moment. I'm going to stick with what I've got. 2,700 stringy and 5,200 thick paleo steak. Very nice. Is that from your leatherworking? Can I make the swamp fish and chips? What am I missing? Fresh potato, wildflower, slimy mackerel. All looks to be fine. Maybe we'll just do a quick reload on that and see if that's caused any issues from a skin run. Yeah, that's what I'm going to end up doing with Erfen. We're going to do a few more of those. For that very reason, we can start building up stock levels. Okay, so let's try the cooking again. Swamp fish and chips. There we go. Just lagged out a little bit there. Okay, moving over to enchanting. And we'll make a quick navigation. Gift of Haste and Tome of Illusions Cataclysms. Made almost 200k in over a month. That good on selling transmog greens and some potions. Very nice, Monarch. And considering that's transmog, that's very reasonable. Post one auction house, so I can pay more. Fair enough. Okay, tailoring, and going over to here, we'll make the linen shirt and 2 spell threads. So nice to see the spell threads selling. Make some deep sea bags. Exactly, gold both ways, it's a win-win. Okay, so that's all that done. So let's hop onto our Brutosaur and run. Let's just move this over so it's not obscured by cameras, and run a post scan. We never lose, that's true. Oh, I just lost my mouse and my mouse pad. Hold on, everything's fallen over. There we go. Right, let's start the scan. Hopefully this food will come through. And we'll have, right, code deep sea bags, 1,198. Don't really want to sell them for less than that because deep sea satin is precious to me at the moment. Bountiful Captain's Feast, 1459. That's good. The spell thread's going on for 27. That's 1,600 profit for that one. And a practically all profit on the shining one. So those are good. Lower loaves going on, swamp fish and chips, and Fusaka. Can make a bit of a profit on that, as the vendor buy price is only 25 silver. So let's get all of that on. Good prices all round. Where's the bountiful feasts? I don't see that anywhere. Oh, that's there. I'm going blind. There we go. Okay, so everything on, keeping hold of everything else. That should be fine. Okay, so let's have a look at other things we need to do. Let's look at the map. We've got the Calm Before the Storm. We've got the Warfront, Battle for Darkshore. So we've got a thing to do there. We've just sold something. Let's just check that in a moment after we've checked our emissaries, Proudmoore, Tortollon and Alliance war effort. So Champions of Azeroth is the main thing we're looking for at the moment. Rewards wise, anything that is a... is there an Expulsum one here at the moment? I don't see one. Let's try the other side. There's an invasion going on. That might be interesting. And this is all... nothing specific there. Where was that invasion? Up here. It's got another 3 hours 56. So maybe going over to one of our Druid or Demon Hunter would be useful for that. But let's go have a look at the Warfront, I think. How much do I make per day on average? I would say it probably averages out about 20 to 30,000 from looking at things. I mean, the past 3 days, 140,000. So that's above that average. So 40,000 a day, based on the last 3 days. But that's unusually high, I would say, because there's obviously more activity around at the moment. What was it we sold? Quick navigation. Okay, let's move our chat up a little bit so we can see that. There we go, that's what we sold. Raid time, if you need more data later, do the same again. Twitter it out. Glad to help when and where you can. Thank you very much, Zimpal, very kind of you. And thank you for your data. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's hand in quests. Let's just check before I hand in that one. Do we have... Ooh, we have an Elite Strike Centinax. That would be useful for getting ourselves some Chaos Crystals. That's worth doing. We don't have a good Dust Up in our list, so I'll need to remember to go back to that. Orio's just lying straight across the camera. Let's go have a look at our missions over here. Collect those up. So we have 7th Legion and Order of Embers. Okay. And we have now Proudmoore Admiralty. Champions of Azeroth we definitely need. Let's get that one going and hope we get a bonus roll on that one. And this is for Battle-Scarred Augment Runes. They sell for a pretty penny, so let's get some of those going. We'll do that, and then get some reinforcements going. We need to get some more war resources. We're looking at that. Good night, Arthur. Thanks ever so much for stopping by. And good evening, Commander Bond. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. So we're going to go over and have a look at the Warfront, assuming that there is a quest for it. That should be this one. No, that's the wrong one. There we go. Okay, so Battle for Darkshore. Get some extra stuff. That would be good. And then over here, that's Arathi Highlands. I want to go this one. Wrong one. So Battle for Darkshore. Join the battle. Let's have a look at this one. I've only done this once before. Oh, that was quick. Don't stomp on your... Oh, sorry, Nix, we go around. There we go. Alright. Always having a good scratch. Let's have a look. Day full of house renovations, mistakes and setbacks. Well, every setback is another learning opportunity, as Bob Ross would say. Let's just move out of the way a little bit. There we go. We'll join in on this. Let's just get everyone buffed up. There we go. Then we can go back on our Brutusal. But another 100k mailbox, so it all evens out. So, well, that's pretty nice, Commander Bond. Congratulations on your mailbox. So, I think we should really be in the middle here. This boat must be listing to the side with a great big giant Brutusaur on one side. I don't know what's happening with our bags on the side though. Everything's jittering.
Quickly, get to shore.
Get to shore. Remove the Forsaken threat at the ruins. There we go. Oh, print screen. I need to do a print screen of that. That looked quite cool. missed it. Yeah, I'll have to catch it on the highlights. Okay, so everyone's coming in. Let's start with some dots. Let's move out a little bit so we can see everything. Dot everyone up. Join in. Help out. Go around this way. Oh, don't forget to loot. There's a chance of things when you loot. Iron. That's a good start. Okay, where is everyone? Everyone's making their way up to the top. Hello, Warrior, you come back? Oh, I just bashed my elbow. Come back this way. Some more, applying pressure. Hello, Warriors, how are you? Let me just see if I can join in whilst walking forwards. I feel like I need to help out a little bit here. I'm just going to one-handed battle while stroking the cat. There we go. I'll keep people alive, so at least I'm doing something. And smite. Should be in front of you. Let's go that. Let's do that. We've been frozen solid. Breaker 3. How do we do that?
These lands have been forsaken by a loon. You will leave, or you will die.
Let's loot. Some iron. Yeah. Let's jump on our horse.
We must secure Bashalaran. Move!
Keep everyone running north.
Heed our call, mighty ancients. Join us as we restore the land.
Keep the dots going. There we go. Join in. I remember those big shredders at the end. They were quite cool. Keep some people a little bit hidden. Not hidden. Healthed up. Here come the Ents. Something I missed from looting. There we are. Some iron. It's all basically a mad rush up to the north, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Just refresh that. Come on through. Lots of people here, so let's just dot those up. Oh, everyone seems to have done a lovely job with this already. More iron. Do we need to go north? Everyone's going up this way. Let's go and do this one then. Tonic, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. We are currently just working our way through a... Whoops, there's a moon bump. Can we add anything into this one? Adding to our equipment chances, hopefully. Do a bit of damage there. So I can loot that. Some more iron. Guard captain. What do we need to do next? Okay. What imports do you need to pick to get my most current groups? All of them. I don't have one that's up to date completely at the moment. Javalols. I would say my BfA one is the most general one, but it needs a little bit more work. Okay, what do we need to do? We need to go down here, it looks like. What do we need to do here? Maev. Ah, here you are. Are we waiting for you? The post-BfA one. Yep, that would be a good start, although things have changed a great deal since then. There we There we go, wait for that to come through. That seemed a little bit bugged, that took a long time that to come through. There we go. There we go, that was quick. Reclaiming the basin. Is there anything we can do here?
Well done. With Mashallah
Sinking our roots.
we will bolster our forces and strike at the Horde. Fight for every resource from here to Lordanel.
Every resource needs to go on. Up.
There is no hope for you, my
Can we
friend.
give you
Forces
accept?
of death are endless. You will watch your pathetic base crumble into dust.
There we go. Follow that. Collect up these, I'm assuming. Everyone's going north, so let's go join them. Forlorn Crossing. Give you a bit of a heal. Give you a bit of a heal. Keep you all dotted. Stunned on that one. Let's just AoE these down a little bit. But what I'd like to do with my paste bins is give them a bit of a tidy up and update them, because they are very old at the moment. And so I could definitely do with doing them. But as I'm going to be doing my deep dives into different professions, then I'll split out my BfA groups and my profession groups into different ones, and that'll be more specific per character and per profession, which I think will be more useful. But that's kind of like a future thing at the moment. We'll get there eventually. Do we need to help out with this? It's done.
Forlorn Crossing. Hold the crossroads and protect Bashar
Hold the
Aran.
crossroads. There we go. Need to do that one. Everyone's heading off this way, so let's help them out here. There we go. Smite this down. Give some people some heals, because they seem to be taking some damage, including myself. Doesn't really help. Let's dot you up, and then make sure everyone can be healed. Get rid of a Shadow Man. Shields on you and you. Everyone's got some damage applied to them. Bring those two into the fray, and then we can go help out capture this. That's done. Can we hand anything in yet?
Druids into our ranks and invoke the aid of a powerful archdruid.
Nothing yet on there. Okay, so where are we all heading? Let's go back on our mount and have a look. Where's everyone headed? Looks like they're going north. Here we come. Let's help out with that. Get the Goblin Harvester. Out with that one. Everyone's getting a dot, not a got, a dot. Give you some heals. And a Shadow Man to keep you alive. Keep you alive. Right, okay, we're going a bit further north, it looks like. We can do that. Taking Death Guard, they can do. Would it be weird if crafting says 15,000 cost and 132 profit when you click restock for the first time for tailoring and shouting? That does seem a little bit weird. Profit can be a little bit strange sometimes on the TSM calculations, especially first time. Where is all of that? Let's give you a little bit of a heal. Yeah, it definitely sounds odd. I would have a look. Make sure you've got all your tooltips on, and have a look at what is the mat cost for everything that's coming through, and then see if you can get a little gauge on where the price spikes might be. Because sometimes you can spot the mat cost that's way out of whack, and you might be able to get it from a different source, which would obviously be a lot better. Let's get the pile of wood whilst we're here. Or maybe the sell price is too high. Yeah, that's a good point actually, Nix. Yeah, it could be the other way as well. All assault force has been deployed on the central road. Okay. We're just currently working our way through all of this. What can we do here? Get more iron from that. Give those two a little dot. Give everyone else a dot. Everyone gets a dot, and then we'll just do some healing. Keep everyone topped up. Right, so I'll make sure we're working as a priest.
Belongs to the Alliance. Now we can quickly traverse the battlefield
Ah,
and call
flight path.
Chimera to aid us.
How may I help?
Oh, where do we need to go? I got a load of stuff I need to send
The
hand
Altar
in.
of Elders is complete. Tap into it
Oh
to
no,
empower
let's do this.
yourself, or to take the form of a
Altar of
potent
Elders.
ally.
Altar of Elders. Let's have a look.
Peace be with you.
Spend 100 iron. I don't think I've got 100 iron yet. Hello Oreos, how are you?
Good luck, friend.
Right, let's carry on. Let's follow everyone round. Might as well just keep going. There's a lot of stuff that can be affecting TSM. That's for sure. And that's where I always suggest have as much information in the tooltips as you can, because that's where you will be able to get the... which one are we going to do? Shouldn't really run through that. Let's get a dot on that one. It's going to take a little while to do this. Let's start it off. Didn't really want to get double blown up there.
We have finished building the Hunter's Hall.
These take a
provided
while
with the
to
resources it needs to improve our weapons and
take down.
armor.
So let's just carry on. Let's take that, take that. What else can we help out with? Let's have a look. Everyone's doing both of them, it would look like. Let's get a dot on that one, and a dot refreshed on that one. And that way, let's run out the side of that. There we go.
Our tree of life has become a tree of ages. It is time
Okay.
to start building the blade.
Would help to get the glaive throwers. Okay, well, let's go have a look, see if we can help out with something like that. Let's have a look. Glaive throwers. So eager to learn gold making, but still want to do the weekly game stuff with limited time. Maybe you do find creating your own crafting groups operations for a small profit. I would definitely recommend starting off with that, Javalos, just wants to get your head around. It's in the base camp, is it? Okay, let's go have a look. Base camp down here. Tree of Ages. Glaive Works. Okay, let's go have a look. We've got a flight point, haven't we, somewhere? I saw that over here. Take me to base camp, please.
I am listening.
Which is base camp? Hold on. Tree of Ages. Ancient of War. Bashalaran.
Can I assist?
There you go. Wasn't very intuitive with their naming, was it? So we want to do Glaive Works down here. let's go join in on that. Glaive Works is down here. Is it this one? War chest, collect from there. And then... Are you the Glaive Works? Sentinel Druid Huntress? No, we don't want those. Ah, here we go. Glaive Works, where are we? That looks like a glaive thing over there. There we go. Someone we need to speak to. We need 80 iron for that. Only siege may be active at a time. Okay, too late on that one. They've already done that. Okay, fair enough. Good to know though. What else have we got over here whilst we're here? Anything we can do here? Contribute Tree of Eternity. Contribute Restoration Tree of Eternity. Helps restore delivery troops deployment rates. Okay. We might as well do something whilst we're here. There we go. Then let's head off. Seems to be a goblin harvester in the midst. Let's deal with that. There we go. They just did everything. That's cool, Shane. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Doing very well, thank you very much. Enjoying a Warfront at the moment. This is my second ever Darkshore Warfront, so very interesting. Let's get ourselves up to the. Let's join the troops. Get ourselves up to the top. Follow me, everyone. Looks like there's a horde invasion on the right hand side. We're going to miss all of that and just go straight up to the top because I think that's where all the action's going to be. Don't want to miss out on everything. Here's the glaive throwers. They're doing well. They doing their thing. Looking pretty good. Eldrazi, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, they're going now. Here we go. Let's just join in. There we are. Oh, let's just do that. There we go. You've managed to get the last half hour of the stream. How's the mailbox? It was very good, thank you very much. We had 143,000 in the mail, which I was very happy with for 3 days. Done 5 so far today. Good gear. Got 420 Titan Forge waste on one of them. Very nice. Start with a very small set of items. Figure out the process, then expand to gain some familiarity. Yeah, exactly. Yes, it was. Scroll up. There we are. If you do the quest from the point you just left, your Flight Master Whistle gets upgraded to work on the Warfront, by the way. Oh, okay, thank you for that one, Warfare. It was Jabba Lols we were going back to for setting up groups. There we go. Right, let's try this one. Let's get everything done. Used to get some damage going in. There we go. Is that done? Something got need to collect there. Collect up that. Why we're collecting it right here, I don't know. There we go. We collected it anyway. There we go. Okay. Where have we got? Mage Master. And a few other people down here. Forsaken Lancers. Got stunned on that one. That's going to be helpful. Let's just join in, a little bit of AoE, see if we can help out with that. Dead shot, and that one, we should nearly be here now.
Lord Danelle is ours, but Syrah still awaits us on that goblin monstrosity. Protect our glaive throwers as they bring down its defenses.
Bring down the defenses. Protect the glaive throwers. Okay, what are all these things coming down here? Those little grenade things. Interesting. Right. Oh, I didn't see my own health there. Let's just get myself back into the business. There we go. Too busy wandering around. Okay, what do we need to do? Let's have a look. Need a cannon of some sorts. What do we have over there? Do I use Healbot? No, I'm currently using Voodoo at the moment. I did have Healbot for a while, but it was a bit minimal, so I ended up doing Voodoo instead. Don't feel like I'm being very effective here. I'm just wandering around watching whilst everyone else picks up the guns and shoots things. Let's contribute somewhat here. Have we killed everything yet? It's the glaive throwers that should be doing that. Oh, what do we need to do here? Repair siege vehicle.
Death comes for us all.
That's going to be useful. Let's AoE this lot. There we go. Jump the back and shoot ships. Okay. Here we go. Are they coming down now? Clear path. Take a hippogriff. It's time. Let's go join in. Do the final thing. Join in with everyone. I like how everyone just rushes straight ahead. Let's go stand to the side and await. There we go. Syrah does something. Let's just smite. Let's do some damage. Let's do a schism and a penance. And basically just apply damage and watch out for healing anyone. Maev's glaives is use it to defeat. Well, where do we find the glaive? That's the thing, is I can't spot it. Me and mechanics though, never a strong point. I'm always about 3 steps behind. Oh, we've got things running along now, gotta watch out for that. This is like that dungeon, which was not fun as a healer, having to dodge all of these things. Mr. Potato's doing alright though. Yeah, dodge out of that side. Dot whilst we can. Shield. Shield. And then, there we go. Victory! Yeah, you got a screenshot as well. Moon Priest Sandals. We earned 340 feet. Now, I believe I've already got some good feet. I'll have to have a look. Leave Warfront. There we go. That was quick. That was easy. Bit of fun. Something I wouldn't want to do all the time, but something every now and again adds a nice little bit of variety, that's for sure. Let's turn Oreo Cam off for the moment whilst he's not here. There we go. Okay, so what did we get? Let's jump off here. And let's hand in this.
Well met.
Complete the quest. And we get Moon Priest hand wraps. 385 hands. That sounds good. Let's go have a look at what we've got. So, character-wise, nope, bags-wise. We got 385 hands. We currently have 370 hands. So that's an upgrade. There you go. Hey, Tetomania, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. So we'll take those. And then 340 sandals. We already have 370 sandals. Sad face. So no luck on that one. We could probably get a veiled crystal out of these two though. And that's got Culturan crafting on it. We need to add that on ourselves. So let's go see if we've got that enchant. Don't forget to do the enchant. Let's disenchant these two, I think, for a couple of veiled crystals. There we go. So we are now sitting at a high level of 358. We still need to upgrade our staff. I wonder if anything's going to come out through that one. A couple of crystals never hurt. Exactly. It's all gold, or all turn into gold, that's for sure. Okay, so let's just move. What was I on my way to do? I was on my way to enchant my hands. So we need to check the guild bank to see if I've got any Culterian crafting enchants on me, because I do have a stock of some enchants in the guild bank. Let's have a look. Go down to the bottom tab. Critical strike, versatility, Culterian crafting. There we go. So we'll take those for the moment and then bring our bags up. And where are they at? Culterian crafting. Bags off onto my hands. There we go. That's a bit better. How's the gold making going? It's been a week since your subscription expired. I can't wait to get back to selling. Tailoring is so much fun. Well, you're in luck, Tetramania. I'm about to release a tailoring video tomorrow, so that's going to be all going through all my different tailoring stuff. Really enjoying it at the moment, especially the Sinister gear. Loving gold making at the moment. It's been a barrel of laughs, that's for sure. So that's done, the Warfront. Map wise we weren't going to do any more. We were going to have a look at maybe this assault that's going on. How much time have I got? Yes, I have got enough for maybe getting my characters up there for a bit of levelling that way. So let's have a look at swapping over to, I'm thinking of going over to Awakening first. Although Erfen, I do actually like the fact that he's very close to levelling up as well. So let's do Erfen first. Change my mind, because Erfen is doing well with the skinning at the moment. Now I don't have the flight points north yet because I'm still working on Pathfinder. I need to get that Champions of Azeroth reputation going. So still working on that. Let's see how things go first. Where is Erfen at? We still need to get Erfen's leatherworking skill up another 15 levels. That's going to be helpful. So we can get north and go over and do this lot. So easiest way, let's just check where we're at. We haven't done any mail actually. Let's just check the mail. What have we got? No sales on any of these. So let's take those off. Post them back on. Let's go through this quite quickly. Run post scan. It is nice and quick with just a few items. Currently sitting on 4,500 gold on Erfen, so I'm going to try and be self-sufficient if I can. Drums of the Mountain, Drums of Fury. No Drums of the Mountain on. Shim Scale Diving Suit, just in case it happens to be used for a turn-in. Keep that in there. We have some coarse leather barding somewhere as well. Is that in a group yet? That really needs to be in a group. Let's just double check that. Coarse leather barding. Let's go on. Coarse leather barding is not. Okay, so BfA. See on diving turn-ins. Let's add a new group and call it Coarse leather barding. And add that in, and then give that an operation of crafting singles max 5. Probably want to do the DB one for this one actually, because they might change quite often. And crafting operation, let's have 3 of each for that. So let's just pop that back on and get those on. The barding don't sell. Do they not, Nix? Not even if it's used for a turn-in. I don't know when it'll be used for a turn-in, you see. But I'll pop it on. See what happens. Nope. Oh, okay. That's not good. Do we have any flight points yet? I don't think I have, other than Borealis.
What can I do for you?
So we can just go north a little bit. Well, let's go to this one. And then head north from there. Haven't sold any for a few months. Oh no. Okay, well, That's slightly disappointing. We'll carry on. We've only got a couple of bars left on level 110, and then we can start wearing some of our own coarse leather gear, which is quite nice. You sell them daily, do you, Mashi? Interesting. Interesting how the servers are different, isn't it? Okay, we're going to go north. Don't think we're going to bother soloing those. Let's just get ourselves all the way up to the north. Let's ignore all of this, even though they are things that I would like to hunt because that'll be good for my skinning. Let's carry on. Ignore this for now. Lots of Timberfang lurkers everywhere. Oh, we need a treasure chest actually. Okay, let's start things off with a few things here. 3, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, E, 3. Facing the wrong way. There we go. Pressing the wrong button. That didn't help. Okay, so that lot done. No joy on the skinning on that lot. So where was this war resources? There it is. I need one of those because we need 100 war resources. And carry on. Recall mentioning that you wanted a waterstride mount. This week's Mr. Parent Time Walking vendor sells the angler's reputation tokens for time walking badges. Easy rep. Oh, interesting. Okay. The angler's reputation tokens for time walking badges. Now I have time walking badges, so I might have to have a look at that. What just went past there? Great big. Should we go in here? It seems as a skinner we should. Let's try it. Normally I would be against harming wildlife, but as a skinner it's kind of par for the course. So, needs must and all that. There we go. 50 badges for 300 rep. Okay, that's not bad actually. I think I could I've got quite a lot of badges, I think. Meanwhile, the other stags are watching on the side. There we go. What's my work about? You're intrigued. My work is, I do all 3D animation mainly. I do a lot of corporate stuff at the moment, but I have done film and commercials as well. A fair amount of in my time. There we go. We got a Swift Belt. That's an upgrade. And Heart of Azeroth. Now we can't skin. That's unfortunate. There is some editing involved. Let's have a look at this. Azerite power. Shift right click. Okay, what have we got? Increases your movement speed and or take damage, heal for a bit. I would say actually movement speed for all my leveling needs. I'm going to go with that for now. Right, and we're moving north after that little detour. Disappointing we couldn't skin that one. Let's head on around this corner, I think. There's lots of wildlife here to come back to for a skinning run. Heading north and then slightly to the west, I think. Highland Pass. Ignore the quests for now. We're only 1 bar away.
Song has suffered the Horde's stench for long enough. Put an end to their pathetic invasion by any means necessary.
Okay, accept. Let's do this one. Over this way. Let's go join in. We need to select these. There we go. And then we can head towards them for XP. There we go. I do love this zone. It sounds, the sound is brilliant, the background music, but also just the visuals as well. Oh, there's the Horde ship over there. Let's see if we can help out. There's a flight point here. Let's pick that up whilst we're here. Yeah, the good thing about my work is that it's very well suited. I have a particular set of skills that make it also well suited doing YouTubers at the same time, which is quite nice. Right, I'm going to ignore this lot for the moment. Don't think that's part of the quest. Oh, there's a wall. No. Oh, I see it. Missed that. Let's go up and out. Didn't want to do that. Now I'm stuck. I'm running around aimlessly. I want to avoid all of this. Get myself back outside. Where is the exit? Okay, up here. Completely went the wrong way. Fell down a hole. Got stuck in a load of stuff. Let's go around the other way. That's a bit better. I like that the griffin flaps its wings. That's quite cool. Taking a lot of damage there though, so obviously going to try and heal up a little bit.
The Horde's kidnapping our people. Get up
Okay, here we go.
And bring them back home.
What do we need to do? Drop things down. Where's our little pop-up things though? Aha, there we go. Right. On the ship. Oh, brilliant. This is cool. Free the people. I like this.
Get cracking.
Any more? They're probably down inside, aren't they? Let's have a look. Oh, you have to do some combat. Let's do a bit of this. And then help free some people. Luckily there's some other people around here as well. I like the design of this ship actually. That's really nice. Okay, what's next? This looks like something we could do with doing. Let's go run through this. Engines destroyed. Can do that. I need the objectives. Hold on, there we go. That's better. Now we need to escape the airship. There's a flying thing outside, so we'll do that. I saw it around here somewhere. Where was it? Ah, there's a little sparkly thing there. That might do us. Can we not click that? Escape the airship. Shoddy parachute. Oh, there we go. We've got one. Excellent. Okay, and we gained level 111. Nicely done. What other quests have we got nearby? This one over here, the 2821. Let's go have a look and click on that one. Let's go join that one. Tempest Hide are cheap, are they? Interesting. We do need some Tempest Hide, don't we? So I can probably wear some coarse leather. Hold on. So we currently don't have a lot of equipment here, and some of this stuff that we made, we can have a look at. Do I need get them or you flip them? Let's have a look. How much Tempest Hide do I need? Let me have a look. Let's just jump over.
Have anything ancient to trade?
Shopping.
At least 2 centuries old.
BfA shopping. Leatherworking. I think Tempest Hide is in my list. Let's have a look. Thank you, Willem. And everyone else? They're on 63 silver for 200. So hardened Tempest Hide is 2 gold, 64. So yeah, Tempest Hide, average purchase price of 94 silver. Okay, so it's relatively cheap. We have 125. Okay, I'll take the 200. Thank you, Nix, for the heads up on that one. I'll leave the rest if you want to go and flip those. I've got the 200.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
And feel free to flip the rest. We're just going to get ourselves stuck on some scenery and then carry on through.
Blasted boneheads thought they could sneak
Hold
right
the
under our
Highland.
bearded noses.
Objectives.
Get in there and stomp them flat.
Get in there and stomp them flat. Okay, let's see if we can join in. Got some of that. What do we need to do? Soldiers slain. Okay. That's 3. Couple over there. Jump in here. One of those. Ah, greetings, Ignis. WoW's treating me very well, thank you very much. How about yourself? How have you been? Haven't seen you in a long time. How's everything going your end? That's 5 of 10 done. We are currently levelling up Erfen. Ooh, we need to execute. Okay, interesting. Pardon me. And let's carry on. Get a few more here. I don't think we need this one though. I think we're outside of our zone. Don't think that counts. No, that's right. We need to come back this way. There we are. There we are. Okay. We made a break of any WoW related content and the game itself. That's always nice to have if you're feeling, you know, you just need a break. If it's not slightly reposting, it's not fun. Ooh, we just got recipe coarse leather barding rank 3. Excellent. No motivation for farming new recipes. Well, that's fair enough, Ignis. Obviously, you know, if it's not right, it's not right. It's a shame, but obviously you've got to do what works for you. Let's do these whilst they're doing that. And then I could probably... What do I need to do here? Damaged getaway pack. Don't know what I need to do that, but... Activate rocket to propel you high into the air. Do I need one of those? Don't think I knew.
I can't tell if those mangy
There we go.
hogs smell
Okay.
dead or alive.
So, carrying on to the 362 one, which is this one. Let's follow the arrow and go through. Just caused Malpravis the plot twist. They were Nix's to buy in the first place. That's funny. I can imagine that. Right, where are we at? What do we need to do?
this monster.
Is it just one? Okay, that's fine. We can do that. Drive out the monster. Let's join in, contribute a little bit, and we need to upgrade our gear after this. Have a look at everything else once we've done here. Six, 5, Q. Jump down. Press some more buttons. I think I might have to remove that 6 one because I don't think that's useful being there. I have to stretch the finger across a little bit too much for that one. 2, 6. Oh, I can get it. It's not too bad. Muscle memory is kicking in. There we go, another one. New Azeroth power is available. What have we got? Upgrade that, thank you very much. And loot that. And then next world quests are over this way. So let's head on round to the 3711. This one over here. Let's go around that. Let's go round this route, I think. Now, there's a flight point up here, I think. Let's go pick it up whilst I'm here. Fort Dalen. I'm sure there's one up here. If it's been unlocked yet. There it is. Then we'll head on back over this way. So it's made around 200k on just flips on mats. That's very nice. Yeah, I saw your post on Discord. There's some good mats there. Just literally just buying them up, pretty stacking them and putting them back on. It's a nice, easy way. Once you've got some capital to do that kind of thing, it's a really nice thing to do. Okay, we need to head up this way a little bit. I think, do we need to go up that high? I'm not sure we do or not. Which way round on this map do we need to go? It looks like we need to go higher, so I'm thinking north and then round from the looks of that. So I can traverse this up, round. There's some Tortollans there. Let's go up.
The Horde will find no victory here. Eliminate its officers and scatter its armies.
Okay. Where are you? Up there somewhere. Up the Shepherd's Bluff. Where's the next level up? Okay. I'm missing something here. I'm on the wrong side. Unfortunately. Hey Ollie, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How's your Wednesday doing? Hope you're doing well. There's a grapple point, is there? Can I reach that? Ah, brilliant. I would never have known that. That's awesome. I didn't realise they had grapple points here. There we go. And this is the one I think we need to do or deal with. Let's just get in there with our get out of the way of that. Taking a lot of damage this one. I think so. Craze Lays, thank you very much for following. Welcome on board, hope you're doing well. What do we get? Hold on. Join the long boy. Grapple point. A little further there's a nest with a bird. Oh, interesting actually, okay. Doing very well, thank you, John. We're just going through and doing some world quests at the moment. Hold the trinket. Oh, that could be useful then. Thank you, Mushy, for the heads up on that one. I'm just actually just spamming my buttons. I've not been looking what I'm doing. There we go. This is how I used to play Demon Hunter tank. Literally just spam the buttons. That way, Gale Wind Chimes. Oh, okay, cool. We'll have a look at that. Eventually get this guy done. There we go. So you said to the north, this one, Nest Mother. Okay. Let's have a look. Can we grapple further up? Or is that it for grapple points? Oh, here we go. Arcadia's Nest. Okay, let's try it. Where are you? Oh, there go the hatchlings. This could be a bad thing. There we go. Oh, okay. Q. Do all of this. Hold on. Am I going to end up in a bit of bother here? I am a tank, so I should be okay. 5, 2, 3, 6, 3, 3, 6. Q. Oh, I'm doing okay so far. There we go. Okay. No luck on the there we go. Thank you very much, Windows. Okay, what's the next one we need? It's in this direction. Take that. Head in that direction. Right, let's do a nice Demon Hunter glide, I think. Make use of our Demon Hunter skills. Get DPS rotation add-ons. There is no cat cam. No, there's no Oreos behind me. If I just move out, he's there. There we are. He's hiding behind us. Okay, Captain Jalsko slain. You need to be in here somewhere, I think. Jalsko's Iron Guard. Where's the man himself? Probably here, I think. Okay, well, let's start with these. We need 10 of these, as it is. Let's maybe round some up. Where's my E? That should work. There we go. Okay, this may be a bit too many. Let's see how we get on. Two. Needs to be in front of you. Helps if you're facing the right direction when you're in combat. There we go. 3, 5. Let's get back into the game now. We are. I think I've gone out of the quest zone though. So let's just go back in for that. Up this way. There's the captain. Do the captain at least. I've got the rotation going. Still an OP class, yeah, definitely. Facing the right direction would be helpful, yes, definitely. Professional tank here, definitely. takes me a long while to do the DPS, because mainly my gear is subpar at the moment. Once I've got my gear up, then that'd be better. I'll do that as well. Actually, now that you look at it, it's not weak orders. What is this? This down here at the bottom, these icons, it's called Hekili, the add-on. Where is it? This one, Hekili. It just gives me a suggestion as to what to press and when to press it, which is really handy when I don't know the character, which is with my ults often the case. But it's good for DPS specs, just to give you a rotation. It's based off of what everyone else presses, I think. But because I just don't press these, I don't play these that often, it's so easy to forget. We need, how many other Horde soldiers? 1 of 10, let's do those. Hopefully we'll get those going. Okay, got an extra one in here. Okay, that's that. So Jacko's Iron Guard. Let's start with some of these. Get another one in, I think. There we go. At least 3 of them going. I've got another one coming in, that's good. Get them stacked up. Make sure I face the right direction. Maybe move myself around a little bit here. Oh, got another one in, that's good. Five, 3, 5, 1, 3, 3, 5. There we go. Okay. We're getting there, we're getting there. 7 of 10. There's the captain. We need some more Iron Guards, which are over this way. One's here. Take this one here. And there's another one that's come out that's on about Shadow Hunter. I don't think that counts. Let's just stick with this one for now. It's 8 and 9 done. One more to go. So we'll do this one. What's this do? Yeah, that works. That was a fight. Okay, so now we need to ride Storm's Feather. Okay, let's go and do this. Where do we need to head? This direction. Like a toy box falling from the attic. Looting 1 cloth item umbrellas. 14 times the jingle at the same time. Like a toy box falling from the attic. Okay, that sounds good. I'm just ignoring all the things I'm running through and going in the wrong direction. Doesn't help. Let's just go up here and come round. There's a flight point here as well. We can pick that up whilst we're here. Where are you? Up here. And then quest over here. Hop on here. Ride Storm's Feather. Okay, what do we have? Bomb toss. Okay, live a little. Okay, there we go. Let's get the siege towers. Peons. What do you need to do? 44%. Okay, it's easy enough. Throw some bombs. I like these kind of missions. 72%. There we go, all forces destroyed. Everything hangs up. Let's wait for Mr. Potato to catch up. Did I know there's a 7th Legion map which allows you to earn flight points on your alts? Yes, I need to get my... I seem to have crashed, actually. This doesn't look good. I need to get my... my Pathfinder is what I need. What am I farming for tonight? Experience at the moment, although I would like a working version of World of Warcraft, as we seem to have crashed. Because I'm basically levelling up Erfen, so I can do better with all the... oh, we did head back. Wasn't expecting that. There we go. We're back, I think. Oh, did I miss the 2 gold tide spray? Oh dear. Easy flip 2 gold flip tide spray to a higher price. Definitely. Yeah, that was a good one. Shame I missed that one. Okay, so what do we need to do? Prisoners freed. Okay, can do that.
Mind your tack.
Missing reagent the key. Oh, we should have attacked this whilst it was here. Okay, well let's just join in and help out a little bit whilst we're here. Finish off this ones. You just got them to flip. Okay, no worries. Okay, gonna wait for this next guy to pop, and then we can do what we need to do to finish off this invasion. I quite like invasions. I mean, we're currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars into level 111. From 2 to 8. Very nice. That's a very nice flip. Tide Spray's a good one for that. I sold for as high as 19 on average, as low as 9. So it does sell for that price. There we go, now we've got the key. Now I can release the prisoners. There we go. 83 slots when I start streaming. Now you're down to 20 on your bank tune. Wow, okay. Just started buying nylon thread in the auction house. Yeah, it's good saving, isn't it? It was Mushy that told me about that one to start off with. Lots of people who aren't tailors are scrapping it. Yeah. Okay, back to Storm's Rage for this. We can enjoy the scenery with Erfen. Let's take a screenshot. Oh, there's a nice screenshot there. Maybe we can get one underneath as we go past. Don't think I got that one. There we go. Come back. There we go. Okay, and last stop was... oh, we still need to get over here for Storm's Rage. Storm's Rage, find Benjamin and Fernwood Ridge. Okay, we've got a flight point. That would be useful. Over here somewhere. There we go, and we can get a little bit closer. Let's go over here. There we go. Check price on auction house before you pay for it from the vendor. Exactly, and the Brutosaur mount doesn't give you faction discounts. That's the other sad point. So getting it from the tailor vendor does help. Need more than what's on there, but it's nice little savings. Exactly, and so you could set your map price for nylon thread to be a mix between average buy price and vendor buy price. Maybe take an average between the two or something like that. That would maybe give you a bit more accurate results. Although given the price it's at, it's not really a lot. Right, okay, so we're at 92 of 100 for the war resources, so that should get us going on the war campaign. So I need to look out for a few more of those. That's another good thing. Alright, so we've got everything, I think. Let's just, where do we need to head over to? Let's go over this bridge here. I think we've got to hand something in. There's a flight point over here, I bet, somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Pick up the flight point first. Do you ever find that whenever you see a flight point, you make a beeline for it straight away and ignore the quests and then go back to them? Okay, so Storm's Rage, 24,000 XP. There we go. Fantastic. Well, that's what I wanted to get done. I was a bit over there on time, but definitely worth doing. Let's head back to Boralis so we can pick up some rested XP. Oh yes, got the XP buff as well. Experience gained increased by 10% for the next hour. Okay, well we'll try and make the use of that next time we're on. Try and remember that one. Right, back in rested area. We had our stuff posted on. We'll work through all our gear a bit later. I think I'll probably finish it there for tonight because it's already late. So I am next on Friday. Tomorrow we've got my new video coming out at 2 o'clock GMT, Greenwich Mean Time. So that's my tailoring deep dive video, will be released onto YouTube, so look out for that one. And then I've got another video that I want to do once I've got some more data on the tide spray linen and everything like that. It's nice to do then some assaults on, another good one's on exactly. So, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who's hung out on the stream tonight. Let's see if there's anyone we can throw a host over to who's doing World of Warcraft. No one specifically. So what I think I'll do is I'll finish it there because it's already over and late and I need to jump into bed and catch up some sleep. So hopefully, I just saw a Brutosaur head poking past the doorway there. I don't know that one, Scorpion. I'll have to have a look. I'll come back to that. I'll finish it now for now, though. So thank you, everyone. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you all on Friday. So until then, happy gold making, and I'll see you very soon. Good night, and farewell.